Good morning, traders, and God bless. I am Ricky Gaspard, and happy Friday. We'll be watching for stocks to pop up in these five scans. And once we see one pop up, you'll see me click on it, and then I'll come over and check the current bar volume. We want to make sure we have high volume flow here. This current bar is the very last candle. We want to see a battle going on between the buyers and the sellers, so we want high volume flow here. We want to watch this dominator master and make sure that these green bars are breaking above the average yellow volume line. We also want my blessing to turn green and also be running up at the same time this one is green. And down here, I created a money flow indicator and it moves very quickly. We also want it to be green. You will see a bubble pop up like this red one, but we want to see a green one pop up with the percentages above 90 and these labels turning green. So it's not really hard. It sounds like a lot, but just look for everything being green up here. It's very easy to do. Also, we're on the 1 minute chart, and this is the 1 minute label here. We want this to be turning green, and it will turn green as soon as this bubble pops in. We can also monitor the 5 minute chart and the 15 minute chart up here. If they have green bubbles, they will also turn green. If you are a beginning trader, I highly suggest you watch these videos over and over and over. Keep attending until you get it, but trade on paper, do it the old-fashioned way. Write it down, your entry, your exit, and your results. If you are profitable on paper, then change over to real money. But trade small share size, 1 to 10 shares, and if you are still profitable with real money, the only thing you need to do to increase your profit is increase your share size. Also, I am not a financial advisor. Make sure you reach out to the proper authorities before you take any of my advice or use any of my indicators. And also, in your active trader, make sure that your TIF is selecting EXT. That stands for extended hours, so you don't miss a trade in pre-market. And hopefully we get some stocks this morning. My hopes are high. I try to keep them high every day, no matter what happens. We did have Apple and Amazon report not so good earnings yesterday. Hopefully they don't drag the market down, but we'll see how that goes at the top of the hour. And thank you everyone for joining me this morning as we wait a few more minutes for the market to begin. And I will be back shortly. All right, make sure that you use extreme caution today. I don't know how the day's really going to go. Could be good, could be bad. I'm thinking we're going to have a pretty good one. Do see a few stocks moving around this morning. And if you're just popping in, we've been testing these boom scans. I've been fine tuning them throughout the week. Today will be the last day I will be running them, and we will be back to the normal pre-market custom scan here and the normal momentum scanner here starting next week. And good morning, YouTubers. Thank you for joining me this morning. Let's see what's happening here. Looking for volume numbers to be flying. FRGT, a small spike up for about 2 pennies, 3 pennies. Let's see if it continues. We got a green bar. These are buyers. The red parts are sellers. Indicators looking upwards. And green, this one's looking a little weak. We do not have any green labels. We do not have a green bubble. Bit of a slow start so far. Got to have patience in this market. We waited yesterday for about an hour and a half before one actually took off, and it was a very good one. So that's how these markets can go. You sit here and wait for an hour or two, and then all of a sudden you get blessed. Hopefully that happens this morning. We only need one or two good ones. That would make me happy. ADIL, a few buyers, not a whole bunch of volume, not worth trading yet. ADIL, a small spike up for about a penny. PLTR popping up here with some volume. Going to take a lot more volume to move PLTR. Make sure if you post a stock pick in the chats that they are in capital letters. I am partially blind and it's easier for me to spot them. And thank you very much. Kids made a good run yesterday, and it looks like it had a good run this morning after about 4 o'clock. Probably went up another couple of bucks since 4 o'clock. We'll just have to keep an eye on it and see if it has any more to it. Reddit reported good earnings yesterday after the market closed. Made quite the move. I did profit from it. Apple making a move up. Doesn't have the volume to trade yet. Probably a recovery from the sell-off yesterday evening. This is your fastest moving indicator, GOAT. It's going to let you know really quick if they're pulling money out or putting money in. Nice to see you, Louie. Thank you for joining us this morning. Good morning, YouTube. God bless you, brother. GOAT, with all indicators, you need to leave them on your chart, let them run for a while, watch how they perform, and then make a wise decision from your diagnosis. Nothing is here it is, it's going to make you money. You have to learn the indicators. FRGT pushing up a little bit more. Volume is picking up on it now. It was stalled here when I quit watching it. Starting to develop a wick on the top. These are sellers driving the price down. You can see the money flow is trying to head downwards. Good morning, Zoe. If you're wondering what all these lines are on my chart, they are my modified version of the volume profile. So they act as support and resistance levels. And they are automatically generated by that indicator. You can see we ran into resistance here and pulled right back. Some resistance here. This yellow line is the point of control. This is where most of the volume has been traded. It's a center point from the high and the low. And if you've never been here before, I don't monitor news or hearsay or somebody said buy this. I monitor buyers and sellers only. And if I find buyers, these scans will do that work for me. If they find some buyers moving a stock, they will pop up here in these scans. Then we'll click on it and check the numbers to see if we have enough volume to get in and out safely. And if the indicators line up for us. If there's good news coming out on a company, it will trigger these scans because people are buying the stock if it's good news or selling it if it's bad. So we just sit here, drink our coffee, and wait, or eat our lunch or our dinner, depending on where you are. And if you're on the way to the burrito shop, I'll take one. We only get to watch these stocks if they pop up in the scans. There's not a certain time. It's just when the buyers and sellers are attacking a stock, such as this one. Volume is a little bit low. These indicators are green. They're not quite breaking the yellow average volume line. This indicator is telling me it's weak. Money flow is kind of so-so. It's not steady and really shooting up north. So the risk is a bit higher on this one. Nothing's lining up yet. We do have 2 green labels up here on the 5-minute, now 3. There's that bubble we're looking for. We want those percentages above 90. We want to see these indicators growing for the push upwards. Whenever I see a flash of red, that means there's sellers sitting right above the current price. More buyers trying to come in to push the stock up. The indicators are pointing north. There goes the little breakout to $1.55. Slow progress here. This is not the battle I'm looking for, so I won't be buying into this stock. The one I want to see is the one that's making big, tall green candles, and they are really attacking the stock. This is a slow progress here. Money flow line ran up, now is red, so they're taking profits up there at the red line. Hopefully we get a tall green bar of buyers here to push it higher. 100%. Let's see if we can keep pushing. You can see the volume is kind of slow, pausing at times. It's not a real strong run up, but it is going up. Zoe, it is very easy the way I teach it. We're monitoring numbers and nothing else. If you can get the mathematics down behind trading, you can do really well. I do, Moto. When you become a premium member, I have 60 something scans that are all custom, and I have 30 plus special indicators. I do have 2 premium indicators. This is one of the premium that's going to cost you a little bit more. These are $99 for this one, but it's a one-time purchase, but well worth the money. The other one is the Master Scalper, and it rocks my world sometimes. And it's up here, and it will change everything that you ever thought about trading. It will show you when things are moving, when to stay in, when to get out. And I have quite a few new indicators coming out when the website launches. That will be volumespikes.com. We did get over the hurdle of the live streaming. I've got it down to pretty much 0 to 1% delay. Most of the time, 0. The server is ordered. There's a 14-day delivery wait on that. So in 3 to 4 weeks, we should finally be done and launching the site. Buyers are coming in to push it up a little higher. You can see the buyer bar here. Pushing up a little bit more, $1.65 now. Plus, as a premium member, you get me 4 hours a day doing this. You get Milo and Aaron and Amadeus doing training throughout the week. You get to fellowship with hundreds of traders as we're doing these trades. We have a very nice community of traders. We all work together. They're posting stock picks. I'm watching the scans. They're watching the scans. If something's moving, somebody's going to see it. See you later, Terry. Catch one for me, brother. Milo, try changing it to a different scan and then change it back. Make sure the other scan starts before you change it back, though. Uh-oh. Sometimes they attack me like that, Milo. Sometimes I can't get it going till the next trading day. Still pushing a little higher there. There's another spike all the way up to $2 now. Got a few traders making some nice profits. Terry with $14.96. Look at that spike, 220 and still rising. Always take profit, at least some profit. Sell some of your shares. Lock some of that money in when these prices jump like this. You can always leave a little bit there if you think it's going to go more and then finally sell the rest of them. 240 now on this spike. This is the kind of action I want to see. I don't want to see this little I might go candles. I want to see these breakouts. That's where I benefit the most, and that's where you will benefit the most. Good job, Mo Money, $960. $98 on SC Jim, $125 on Tony B. Good job, Eddie, on YouTube at $200. Good job, Robert, $84. Autumn Rain, $145. Gary, $12.97. Nice job, Gary. Mr. P, $176. Junket, $85. Greg B, $461. I knew the Lord would bless us this morning. I had good feelings about it for some reason. I guess this morning's prayer perked me up a little bit. Good job, Invest Today. Money flow is these are profit takers. Now, the stock's not really selling off. I'll continue to watch this stock until it just flat drops and everybody gets out. Unless another one pops up. I didn't trade it either, TK. I should have because it's still going, but there'll be another one. Look at those spikes now up to 247. 96% buyers and 100% buyers. Everybody's saying, I wished I would have held. There's always going to be that woulda, coulda, shoulda. Just be happy with your slice of the pie. Be happy with the amount you've been blessed with. Nice job, slots for fun. 270 now. 275. Are we having fun yet? How much money do you want to make? Zoe, I'm back 2 to 3 days a week for now. When the website launches, I may have to miss a few days again. Nice job, trader. Sleek Designer, 252 cents. 220 and 52. Greg R, 76. And don't say only, brother. It's not only. There may be more to come. BBG, $144. Everybody making weekend money. Good job, Ronnie. So, what was that bad news we had yesterday with Amazon and all the bad earnings reports yesterday? What? That didn't have anything to do with this morning, did it? I didn't think so. Nice job, traders. I'm glad you all took advantage of this move. It was like printing money. It was falling from the heavens. Just make sure you give thanks. Watching for another one to pop up. If one pops up, I'm going to immediately look at this column to see if it's got volume movement. If it does, I'll come over here and check the current candle for volume. If it looks good, then I'll look at these indicators and wait on a green bubble to pop in. We may have a retest up here of this red line. Don't think I would buy it since we are looking at a high for this morning. Let's see if we can break, or it's going to actually push this red line up to create a new high if there's enough buyers here to keep it going. Kind of think it's about over, really, though. I think we may start squeezing or consolidating right up in here. And the reason I say these things is so that it will prove me wrong and keep going. 95%. The buyers are not done. They are coming back for rocket science here. 314 on that big candle. Need some 90% and above, just like that, for the push higher. 321 now. How much money do you want to make? 346, 354. Let's go. Watching those indicators, right? Here's the buyers right here. Still pushing it up a little bit. My blessing indicator is pointing north. The money flow is up. Good job, Greg R. These are sellers taking profit. This line up at the top is a wick, and they are driving the price down slowly as they take profit. I will take one stock like this every morning for the rest of my life. Just one. I'm not greedy. We actually had, I believe, what, 3 of these this week? We had some nice runners. We had one run up $10 a share on Monday, I believe, then a $5 run up. Now this one. Yeah, HIMS was one. HIMS. Yeah, Z-Car and Kids yesterday. Good job, Slots for Fun. Zoe, I trade every day. I didn't trade this one. And don't ask me why I didn't. I guess that's just because I didn't. I have no story, no reason why I didn't trade it. But yes, I trade too. Sometimes I miss them because I'm training everybody else. So they get to make a little bit more money than me sometimes because I'm more focused on making you and them money. And sometimes I forget to click the button. This kind of stuff just happens. You still did good, Slots of Fun. You did fantastic. Waiting to see if there's more, there's nothing wrong with that. Good job, Greg B. So my membership fee is $79.95 per month. And we get 5 or 10 of these a month. That's why you'll hear me say sometimes very easy to cover the monthly membership fee. And if you're learning, it may take you a month or two before you catch on. Maybe not. Some of you are fast learners. But you always earn way more than what I charge, especially for this type of lesson. Nobody's going to tell you what I tell you. I'm telling you the truth. I'm showing you what the professionals do, and they're not waiting for news or hearsay. Of course, some of them cheat a little bit, but that's beyond me. You can see now the run is over. They are slowly pulling out. The indicators are now turning south. The money flow's kind of flattened out. The volume has slowed way down. We can read this chart perfectly with these indicators. We know exactly what they're doing. Josh, there's a label at the top of the chat. You sign up on Discord, but if you do join us for a month at a time. We're going to be changing over to the website volumespikes.com in about 3 weeks to a month. So do it month by month for now. Can't stand Discord, never have liked Discord. Everybody wants off of Discord, including me, and I am making the move. We don't need to be distracted by spammers and robbers, and that's what happens on Discord. Thank you, Eddie. These are not your typical volume bars. I know it kind of looks like that volume setup that's been out for years. I have modified it into buyers and sellers. The volume is the height of these bars. So we can see the volume peaked here. It was building up, broke out, and the volume started dying off. And you can see the buyers and sellers within those candles. Gary, you're already clocking out, brother. That's not fair. Just kidding. Enjoy your weekend. Gary walking away with 37.36 this morning, and he's already done for the day. He's going to enjoy his weekend. Oh, just done for now. Oh, okay, I see. I should have left with Terry and got on his boat. Not seeing any volume peaks up here. I've got my eye on them. I'm also watching down here. I'm also watching 8 other scans on the other monitors. You know, there's no difference between you and Gary and Terry. They're just trading more share size. Are you aware of that? That's the only difference. You're just as good if you start learning these indicators and you get your confidence built up like they have. You can up your share size. Amen, Bonita. Good morning to you also. You can see the POC line, this yellow line, and the volume profile has now moved up because most of the shares being traded are at this level. It's been moving up since the bottom. It moved up to here, now up to here. It's kind of like a support level. That means this stock may not be done. Might be taking a break. Might run up more at the bell. Might not run up more at the bell. This is trading. We don't predict it. We just run with it when it's running. Slots, we don't hold on to them here. You have a different trading method than we do. We are in and out. We're not waiting for a drop. We are out. We lock them in, buy them, lock them in, and get out. If it's going to run again, we'll get in again. Good morning, Wolday. Good to see you here every morning. Slots for fun. Everybody has their strategy. If it's working for you, that's the best part. We are all different. I'm sure I'm different than everybody else also. As long as you're profitable, it's all that matters. MB, the streaming server software, passed with 100%. The new server's been ordered, delivery in 14 days. Hopefully, we launch in the next 30. That's the best I got right now. But we did jump the hurdles. We are in the clear. I saw WW moving earlier this morning. I don't know if it's going to continue. It kind of moved a little bit all week long, but really never did break out hard. I agree, Gary. I wrote the code, brother. That means you get it. You understand what's going on. Good morning, Nature Therapy Films. Good to see you here, and thank you very much. We look forward to having you on board as well. WW is still not getting anywhere. FRGT still consolidating, sticking around that yellow line. Elvis, it's my modified volume profile. They are support and resistance levels. You can find it over in newest free scripts channel. Elvis, I'll post a link for you. If you're not set up properly, Elvis, submit a support ticket. Let them help you get set up. It's very important you have the right indicators on your screen. If you're new, don't spend any money yet. Continue to learn. Write it on paper, like I said at the beginning. Then change over to real money at small share size. Sawyer, you can set up a tick chart at 47 ticks and get the same results. See you later, Smile. Thank you for joining us this morning. You have a very blessed weekend. Joe, I work this as a real business. I only take a paycheck, just like everybody else. Plus, I make good in trading. I really don't even count on the paycheck. And thank you for the kind comment, Joe. Not seeing a lot of volume in PLRZ yet. Slight move up. Good call out. It may or may not run. Watching the indicators, we're still kind of weak. There's not a whole lot of volume coming in. Money flow is down. We have a red label up here. So it's not just buy because we have green candles. The setup is not there. But good call out. It was moving. There was a chance. Good job, Eddie. You are welcome, Rojo. Big Bear trying to move again. They've been pumping this stock forever. Come on, buy some. It's going to $8. That's why I don't listen to hearsay, and that $8 has been going on for about 10 months now. We never made it there. That's why I trade the numbers. I wait for the stock to come to me. I don't buy on recommendation. Yeah, it did, but it didn't hold it. That was probably the most pumpers trying to get it up there. See, we get this one little bitty tiny candle and I'm already triggered on it. Go look over here is what it's telling me. But it doesn't have any volume. But I'm aware of it. PLRZ is being called out. We can take a look. 50 cents. I won't be buying it. It's under $1. I don't buy the cheap ones. Yes, sir, Milo. I'm already on it. I'm watching these stocks down here as well. All right, YouTubers, that free hour is up. I'm going to let it run here for about 5 minutes, see if we can get you another play in there. But at 7:05, I'm going to have to kill it and start focusing on the premium side. So let's see if something happens. Waiting to see if something pops up. PLUG. Checking the volume. There's nothing here. Just a few people thinking it's going to go up. Lots of these in the magic scan are pulling back. You are welcome, Motor R. Motor R. NVIDIA doing a little bit of something in NWG, nothing there, nothing there. Amazon, nothing moving. Not seeing any volume flying over here. So far, nothing at the top of the hour. Continuing to watch FRGTs if we get a move. Doesn't look like we're going to. There are buyers coming in slowly. You can see them right here in this dominator bar. We are above the yellow average volume line, and it is green. So it is crawling up slowly. So YouTubers, I'm going to leave it with you. Just continue to watch FRGT. If it continues to run, you can make a little bit more money. Thank every one of you for joining me this morning. If you're interested in joining us, hit that label at the top of the chat, the white and yellow one. We'd love to have you on board, show you a few things, help you put money in the bank is my main job. And I have to say, we do that quite well. So thank you for joining me. Have a very blessed weekend. I'll be streaming on YouTube again Monday morning. Come and join us. Have a blessed weekend. I am out.